This could be interesting. Hey everyone, wishing you all a very happy new year. Solo Leveling Season 2 is here, so let's jump into Episode 1 review. At first we see Jin-ah call Sung while he's resting, reminding him about her parent-teacher meeting. Sung accompanies Jin-ah to the meeting, where her teacher commends her achievements. Sung assures the teacher that he wouldn't allow Jin-ah to become a hunter if she awakened. Later, Sung meets Song-yi, the E-rank hunter he and Jin-ho recruited in Season 1. Song-yi discovers Sung is Jin-ah's brother and tells him she has no plans to quit being a hunter. Sung understands and invites Song-yi to join him somewhere. Meanwhile, Dong-soo meets Woo at the airport, stating his intent to eliminate Sung and Jin-ho. Elsewhere, Go and Choi discuss the Creature's Choice team encountered on Jeju Island. Honestly, I think the plot of this show moves way too fast, and I would love it if they made things a little slow, but I'm probably among the minority. By the way, the build-up for Jeju Island is looking really solid, and it might turn out to be something great. We see Sung and Song-yi meet On and Hyun at a dungeon gate, where On introduces them to Kim Chul, an A-rank hunter known as a tanker. On explains that Sung and Song-yi are there to observe Chul's group in action. As they enter the gate, it turns red, signaling danger. Sung urges On to contact the assault team. Beck learns about the situation and immediately heads to the scene. Meanwhile, Sung and the group find themselves in a snowy, wintry environment. I don't understand why most of the high-ranking hunters are so arrogant and dense. It's like they are just there to be hype tools for Sung. Also, manhwa readers don't spoil me, but I wonder if Sung will ever reveal his powers to the public. Moving on, we see Sung explain to Song-yi that they've entered a red gate, which transports them to a dungeon where all contact with the outside world is lost. He adds that the only way to escape is by defeating the dungeon's boss. Soon after, a group of ice elves, Ice Slayers, kills 2 hunters and begins toying with the remaining group. Chul orders everyone to split into 2 groups, allowing only C-rank hunters and above to join him. A high-ranking female hunter, Park Hee-jin, decides to stay with Sung's group, suspecting he isn't an E-rank hunter after witnessing him save Song-yi from a fast-moving projectile. The 2 groups separate, with Chul's group noticing ice bear markings on a tree. Chul doubts Sung's group will survive but is interrupted when his group encounters 3 ice bears. Meanwhile, Hee-jin stops Sung to warn him about the ice bear markings. It's pretty interesting to see that hunters can be trapped in a dungeon for weeks or months, but I wonder what happens if their food runs out, and whether loot sometimes drops food or not. By the way, I really like the designs of ice elves. Then we see Sung remains unfazed by the ice bears and provides his team with codes from his inventory. He instructs them not to ask questions or make demands of him. As an ice bear approaches the group, Beck observes the red gate from outside, unable to interfere and suggesting they pin their hopes on Chul. Meanwhile, Dong-soo arrives, expressing a desire to meet Sung. Inside the gate, Sung defeats numerous ice bears. Later, Song-yi and the others discuss his impressive abilities while sharing a meal. Sung then ventures to several ice bears' dens, where he summons Igris and his shadow army, ordering them to engage the ice bears in battle. Dong-soo already being here shows just how fast the story is moving, but I guess he won't be much of a threat to Sung, given how things are going. I mean, Sung is already an A-rank hunter, and he will be clearing a dungeon that has gone red, so he should be almost a S-rank hunter by the time he comes out. At the end we see that the ice bear boss appears and overpowers Sung's shadow army. Sung instructs Igris to take down the boss, and Igris successfully defeats it, earning Sung's praise. Meanwhile, Chul's group faces intense difficulty against the Ice Slayers. As his men desperately plead for help, Chul abandons them, leaving his last ally to die. An Ice Slayer watches with a sinister grin. There's nothing to complain about the fight scenes. They were so amazingly done that I can't even bother to nitpick. However, Sung's new fighting style seems quite boring, and I wonder if he will keep relying only on his shadow army or not. Nonetheless, it was a decent start for the second season, excluding some minor things. and I'm looking forward to the next episode. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. If you like my video, then check out some of my other videos. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to keep me motivated to make more videos, and you can also leave a comment if you want to say something, because it helps me fight the almighty YouTube algorithm. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram or check out my Facebook page, links are given in the description. Until then, see ya.